There is no destination. It's just the transit, nothing else. The destination itself is transit and remains to be so forever. It is true, the more evolved we become, the more intense our awareness is, and the more we know about the things secret to us, the more grateful we tend to become. This is the secret recipe of human existence, or the most sublime nature of living a human life. If you cannot become grateful for the things which once made your life miserable, you have not surpassed it yet. You still harbor the animosity against people and the situation, which is going to lead you or anyone for that matter nowhere. You can reach to a number of people to seek help, but you will get actually nowhere. Reaching everywhere, getting nowhere. It is a situation like this. So there is this transit that we surpassed, we passed through. Now there is another transit, and each moment of this transit requires your equanimous state. This state of being is so profound and so stoic and so stable that you are unfettered in achieving anything in life, because the quietude within you has resonated with the reverberation of the laws designed to achieve success in life. Well, the whole idea of success is very convoluted in terms of the very understanding of it. The understanding is you have to strive harder. You have to strive harder to come into the flow of life, come into the flow of the law. Not to work hard, but to strive to become sorted as a human being, to come into the flow of achievement. It will just come to you and you just transit. Right, this one is through. Now I'm here in the next one, and it repeats itself. That's how you become a grander version of yourself. You achieve success beyond any boundaries. And that's the essence of life. Without changing your behavior, because you won't need it. Because you won't cling to one path that has just gone by. It's a transit. I passed through it. All right, fair enough. Now this is a new one. It's a new life. Without having to label it, without having to color it as it is like that and it was like that. And you be in the flow of what the situation is like. Adapt yourself to the situation more amicably, without any resistance, and making the best out of it. And that's how we become so glorious as a human being. Our presence becomes so soothing to people, because we are not exuding any powerful energy as such. The power is in flow of things, not against it. We are against the flow, and we have to work hard to come into the flow, to become that as a human being, where we are sorted as a person. To come into the flow is no mean achievement. It's the hugest achievement of a human being. So how are you finding yourself into the flow of life? Ask this question to yourself. Are you resisting the behavioral pattern requires to sustain success? Are you? Ask this question to yourself. And if you are sorted out as a person, you no longer are that complex human being where you try to make things more complicated than what it should be and what it is, then you will see that you do not need approval from the world. You do not need to go around and boast about yourself and what you have done, what you have not done. You do not have to talk bad about yourself either, what you missed out. You don't have to say anything to anyone at all. You can just remain equanimous, like you are in the flow. When this state is achieved, it's a transit, not a destination. Because the destination, you know that you got to reach there, right? And it provokes you. Because if you reach there, how would you be like? How your life would be like? What would be your lifestyle? And that gives you that excitement. And at times you cannot sustain that excitement. Who knows, you become a monster after having reached your destination. That's why the people who are in the flow of life, they are actually in transit of life, never reaching a destination. But to be honest with you, to already have reached the destination at every moment of their lives, this is very strange, but it is the truth. In their mind, they already have reached there. They already have reached there. The destination has already been reached by them. There is no destination. Each moment of life, it has been achieved. It has been achieved. Yes, it has been achieved. So they are in transit. Oh, this passed by. Now the other one. This is the flow of life. Not clinging to anything, but becoming apt for everything.